Is this the one you're talking about, guys? Are you enjoying vibrant social event with lots of people? Yes. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet unreal ideas. Yes. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed entirely. Like, I go with the flow, so that's probably more disagree, right? I'm not really like super planning my trips. So that's agree, okay. You often think about what you should have said in a longer conversation after it takes place. I think I'm a little bit split. If your friend is sad about something, your first is to support them emotion, not to try to solve the problem. I think a little bit more like a, you know, solving the problem. I rarely get upset. No. Yes. Oh, for sure. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No, I have no problem with it. I'm a lone wolf in the end of the day. You're more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. Can someone explain to me really what that means? Like, do I look in, like, am I focusing on the details instead of the whole picture? Is that the question? I don't know. I'm a little bit between it, I think. You're very affectionated with people you care about. What is affectionated? Like, I'm really caring. Okay, yeah, I am. You have a careful and methodic approach to life. Like more, I don't know. No, because you learn by the mistakes. You learn by the mistake. At the parties and simulators, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. I love to be in the action, so you have to find it difficult to be related to people who let their emotion guide them. No. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Yeah, of course. You can stay calmly under a lot of pressure. I don't know. When a group of people you don't know, you have no problem in interacting in a conversation. I mean, it depends. To some extent, yes. I'll put it there. When you sleep, your dreams has to be bizarre. Yes. In your opinion. In your opinion, it's sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. No. You're dedicated and focusing on your goal, only there getting sidetracked. I always put my goals and all that kind of stuff on the side for someone else. So that's probably more to disagree then, right? I'm a person that have no problem to put my goals and what I need to do or what I think is my goals in life. I'll like put them on the side for anyone else. Like I can easily do that. If someone feels like they need me, then I'll put it on the side. That's more that you're not following a goal. Oh, so it's more like that I'm skipping it. Like I'm skipping my goals. Like I easily can skip my goals. Let's say I'm saying like one of my huge dreams. Let's say like this. I want to get like to become the biggest YouTuber in the world. And then I'm like, fuck it. Is that what a thing is? I don't know. That's took too long. We can probably go back to it, or like if someone writes a better, more that you lose track, your attention gets caught by other stuff. Oh yeah, then it's true, yeah. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, abilities, or your knowledge. Yes. When a social media, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, mostly talk to the ones you already know. It all depends on what kind of events it is. So I'll probably put myself in the middle. You usually lose interest in the discussion when it gets physical. No. You will not let yourself cry in front of others. I have no problem. To cry in front of others. I think every one of you guys have seen that. I mean, you guys have seen me cry a lot of times, right? So it would be weird if I said like, yes, I have a big problem with that, right? You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than more quiet ones. Yes. I love when it's busy. I love when I'm busy. Like, I love those environments more than the quiet places. I have no problem to be in quiet places, but I prefer to be in, like, you know, stressful and crowded places, all kind of things. Like, I feel normal there, you know. Or can you see normal? I don't feel myself like... I don't see myself as a normal person, but still. You like discussing different views and fears and what the world could look like in the future. I've never done that. I don't know. I don't think I've done that. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you must listen to your heart rather than your head. Yes, I listen to my heart too many times. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. I don't... Actually, I don't believe in religion. I don't, but I respect everyone else who has a religion. And I can listen, and I don't have an opinion. That's the big difference. Like, I'll let them speak and have their opinion, and I can see the good and the bad things in it, but I don't talk about it. Oh, the question wasn't all about it really. No, but that could help me into answering that question, I guess. No? You should prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I usually forgive people easily. I'm bad in that way. You often make the decision on a whim. What is whim? Means very quickly. Oh yeah. I mean, I can easily, like, you know, if someone called me right now, even though I'm doing the streaming thing, and said like this is very important or something that seems like very exciting for me, I could easily turn off the stream and just go away, even though I shouldn't do that. Anyway, the time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting instead of the time you spend with other people. Not the most time, no. But that's why I didn't put it on disagree, because sometimes it actually could be interesting, but not often. Often is that made the decision there. You have to put your special effort into interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song or movie. What does that mean? Yeah, like for example, when I put on songs on my Instagram, it means like the songs that I'm listening to means something to me specifically, and the lyrics and all kind of stuff. So that would probably more like agree then, I guess. I always try to see a bigger, like, deeper meaning with everything, you know. Yes, then you always know exactly what you want. No. No. Or no, I don't know. I mean, I think I do nowadays, but no, I don't think so. You really think back on the choice you made and wonder what you could have done different. It happens, of course, but it's between. When in public places, you should stick to the quiet, less crowded place areas. I mean, if I would, like, let's say I go out with friends, we're in a crowded place, a lot of sound, and I want to hear them talk and all that kind of stuff, yes, I would try to go to the quiet places. But if we're in that kind of mood and not really caring that much, no. You tend to focus on the present reality and the future possibilities. Yes. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I don't think so. When you started to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. Yes, a little bit to some extent. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. I feel that's a question I don't want to be streaming and answering on. Like I'm questioning myself so many times here. Yeah, it's so real, and like I feel like I don't know. I want to show you the Chris, you know. I don't want to just show up the GeTRiGhT you all hopefully know. I want you guys to know me, you know, not just GeTRiGhT. So I guess it's good in a way that I'm showing this thing, because it's also very personal, feels like sometimes. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting, stuck up conversation. Oh, I'm trying my best to. So I would say disagree, but not all the way. I try to work on that because I know I want to be that person. I have no problem to come up with someone, just strike a conversation. I work on that every year. And that's one of my goals I had for a long time. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas and scenarios. No, I mean, it could happen. Could happen. You look after yourself first and no. I always care more about the others than myself. Think about my health. And my teammates I had at teams. For example. If you're gonna relate and understand my question, you know. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually end up doing what you feel like at any given moment. At the moment, I'm changing that and trying to have a routine more and more and more. You never just there and just gonna wake up and realize you were dreaming. It could happen, but not that often. Even when you're planning a particular day, I try my best and change that thing because I always love to go with the flow, you know? So I think I'm very bad on doing routines. I'm torn, like, I don't know. Your mood can change very quickly, no. I mean, it could, but not extreme. Or? Get it? You often contemplate the reason for human existence or meaning of life. I do think about that pretty often. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. No, I'm very hidden with that. I'm starting to open up more and more. But I'm very bad to open up to other people how I feel. I'm good on hiding it. So I don't really do it, but I need to do it more. Yeah, I've gotten digital education care plans scratch application into the future. No. You really dwell on your regrets. Yes, or almost. Spending time in dynamic atmosphere where lots of people run around quickly makes you feel drained and you need a getaway. I love to be in the central attention or like love to be in those things. I don't feel drained. I mean, I do get drained eventually, but could be if I do it for a couple of days straight. So no, not the whole way. You see yourself as a more realistic and a visionary. Yes. You find it easy to emphasize with a person who has gone through something you never had. Can you though? That's the problem that I see nowadays. Like, people are thinking they understand things they don't. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Your emotion controls you more than you control them. Yes. After long exhausting week, after long exhausting week, a fun party, it's just what it is. Not every time a fun party. Not every time. You frequently find yourself wondering how technology and advances could change everyday life. To some extent, but not very always. Party. I mean, not party, but like hang out with people could be also a party if you ask me. Not just specifically drinking and partying. You always consider how your action might affect other people before doing something. Yes. Not the whole way, but yes. I need to be more, sometimes think about myself more. That's how I understand the question. You still honor the commitments you have made even if you have a change of heart. Oh, for sure. You're really feeling secure. I was very insecure before. But I learned so much through the years. Entertainer. Okay. The trait concerns how we interact with the environment. Extrovert. Am I a feeling person more than I think? That's weird. Prospecting. What does that mean? The trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our ability to decision. I always saw myself like a thinker. I mean, I know what turbulent means, but stemmed, okay.